Logging in from. Okay, my name is Rose Omolo. Rose is a teacher by profession, and that means I do this business part-time. Now, allow me to share the screen, and then we start off together. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. I'm going to be your first presenter, and thereafter I will invite a very wonderful guest from Uganda later on to share his success story. Meanwhile, allow me to start by sharing my screen. All right. If you can see my screen, maybe you can do a thumbs up. Okay, our business is all about health, wealth, and lifestyle. So I will start off by doing health, and I want to say that our health is our greatest wealth, and we need to take care of our health before anything else. So your health is your greatest wealth, and we have before us, we have every bite, whatever you put on your plate. What is it that you're putting on your plate before you start eating? Every bite you take is either fighting disease or feeding the disease. So which one are you for? Then we borrow from WHO, and we have a wellness triangle where we have at the base of our triangle, we have physical exercise. This one must be done thoroughly. And then as we go up, we have whole grains, which are unrefined. Then we need to take lots of vegetables, between 5 to 9 differently colored fruits. And as the triangle goes up, we narrow down. That means we reduce the amount of proteins that we take and fats and sugars. Then we have the wellness triangle that we have just discussed. Then you can see this lady here. This is the typical way how we eat or how we feed. And once we feed this way, we turn our triangle upside down. That means we do more of what we are supposed to take less, and take less of what we are supposed to do more. So minimal whole grain, minimal fruits and vegetables, a lot of proteins, lots of fats. And what is the results? That means you are attracting chronic diseases. And before that, our bodies are made up of trillions of cells. And we need to take care of our cells. We need to feed them. We need to nourish them. Now, if you do not eat the right way, then our cells are going to be unhealthy. What does that mean? Our cells become hard and permeable. That means nutrients can't get in and waste can't get out. But what happens to the healthy cell? Healthy cells, nutrients get in. It is permeable, allowing the nutrients to get in and the waste to get out. Now, we looked at the triangle which was turned upside down, and I said that once you turn your triangle upside down, then you are going to be attracting chronic diseases. And it was predicted that by the year 2020, chronic diseases will account for almost 3 out of 4 deaths worldwide. Which are the chronic diseases? The likes of heart disease, cancer, diabetes, stroke, chronic respiratory, obesity, asthma, and the list continues. But we have a solution. That means we have to solve the issues that we have. Those of us, if you have not eaten right, then we have a solution. We have our company, which was born in the year 1958 by this gentleman called Jerry Brasfield. Jerry Brasfield, at the age, his teenage years, he got an asthma attack, and the mother got natural remedies, and he felt better by the age of 19. And that is how he started his company by the name Neolife in the year 1958 in the United States, 1971 in Africa through South Africa, 96 it came to Kenya, and today it is coming to our guests, those who are logging in for the very first time. Our company operates in 57 countries globally. So you are not starting a company that is only operating in Kenya. Now, why has this company lasted all this long? For over 66 years, we have very strong values. One, absolute integrity. People are number one. We have products that work. We also have equal opportunity for all, whether 18, 81 years, you can still join or partner with the company. Then we also have long-range vision, and that is the reason why the company has lasted all that long. And we have a scientific advisory board, people who research the products before they're released into the market, top nutritionists, top scientists, being led by this man called Arthur First. Arthur First was the founder of chemotherapy. Now, we have a special product that handles our cells. And this is the foundation of all the products that we have, and that is called TreeNN. TreeNN is our foundation product, very important. It takes care of the cells, and we said that we must take care of our cells. And when you take TreeNN, one in the first thing in the morning, you take 3 of them, you are going to have a vibrant day, a day that is full of energy, because once you take it, you have increased energy. It supports our cellular health, and the body absorbs nutrients, and there is a lot of vitality, meaning you have the energy to run you throughout the day without feeling clumsy, without feeling so tired. Now, we have the unhealthy cell here after you have fed the wrong way. So we said the unhealthy cell, then it cannot take in the nutrients and cannot take out the waste. But we have a healthy cell on the right side where nutrients are taken in and wastes are taken out. By so doing, you have a healthy body, very vibrant, and you are good to go. Then we do not only have TreeNN, we have quite a number of products that we have in our company. We have down here, we have Herbal and Rest. Herbal and Rest, this one you take when you feel so fatigued. You take it and then you feel so relaxed. You have a good night's sleep. Then we also have here, we have Feminine Herbal. This one is for ladies, and it takes care of all hormonal related issues. One, it can take care of all cancer-related issues. We have breast cancer, cervical, and the rest. Then we also have Masculine, and Masculine is for men. It also helps the men to take care of themselves and also take care of their prostate. We have aloe vera juice or aloe vera plus, a very good product. This one makes it cools your body. And those who are going through chemotherapy, sometimes they experience sores in the mouth, and once you take it, then it cools you down. It also takes care of constipation. You have eaten and you feel you are full all the time. So aloe vera plus or aloe vera juice is the best for you. Then we also have weight management products. To those who would like to tone down their weight, we have Neolife tea, we have Neolife shake. Once you do that, then you are able to put your body in check. Now, apart from that, we also have Golden Home Care. These are cleaning products where we have Care. Care is a disinfectant. We have LDC, which is multi-purpose. You can do so many things with it. You wash your fruits, you wash your, before you wash your plates, you can use it for light clothes. And as you do that, it also takes care of your sink. We also have Super 10, which is another good product. Super 10 is for stubborn stains on your sinks, on your bathrooms, on your toilets, the floors. Super 10 will take care of that. Then we have G1 Laundry. This one is the best of all. You only soak your clothes for 2-3 hours, you rinse, and you hang. The best. Then we have skin products. We all have skin, and skin is the largest organ in our body. Therefore, we need to take care of our skin. And when you use the skin products, your body will remain young. The body will glow and you look younger for longer. And I know many of us in the call would like to look younger for longer. Then finally, we have our Wonder Drop. This is Super Grow. Super Grow is our Wonder Drop. To the farmers in the house, this is the best. Just a little bit of it, and then it triples your yields by 167%. What a product. Now, I said at the beginning, we are going to look at health, and then we look at financial and lifestyle. Now that we have looked at our health, now we are healthier, we can now look at the finances. And our team as superstars, we have a special interest in health. We do not want you to make lots of money and then you go running around to big hospitals looking for health. So we take care of our health, we give our health first priority, and then we look for money. Now, all of us, we all have dreams in our lives as we grow up. We all have dreams. Now, those of us, like I joined because of money, there are those who'd like to have very beautiful machines. There are those who want to fly to different destinations in the world, and there are those who want to have beautiful homes. So we are here to sort that out. Now we have a cash flow quadrant by Robert Kiyosaki, which is divided into 4. And the first quarter here, we have employees. Majority are employees. And when you are an employee, you only have a job. And a job, you cannot do much with the salary. That means you work for 30 days and then you expect salary at the end of it all. Then if down here we have self-employed, you own a job. And if you want to find out whether the job is doing well, then give yourself a vacation for 6 months. When you come back and find your business is doing well, then you are good to go. But when you come and find it has closed down, then you don't own the job, the business owns you. Then on the right-hand side, we have business owners. You own a system. That is what we have. You own a system that works for you. You don't do much, but you allow the system to do the work for you. Then we also have, down here, we have investors. But as an investor, you need to have lots of money for you to invest. Now, we are advising our guests who are joining for the first time to use the Superstars team strategy using or together with Neolife products. And once you join or once you partner with us using Superstars team strategy, you become a Neolife promoter and you experience or you get quite a number. One, you get extra income. You also get residual income. You become your own boss. That means you work at the time you feel like and by the people or with the people that you feel you want to work with. This one has very low risks. Then you are given a digital office, get lots of incentives, travels, and lots of cash bonuses. Then you are joining a transformative community that is going to hold your hand. You are going to join as an individual, but we work as a team. Finally, we are on a mission. And our mission is to end the trend of poor health and financial stress. Now, how do we do this? This is you, and you partner directly with Neolife. We don't have middlemen, so you partner directly with Neolife. What do you get? One, you get a kit. This is the kit here. In the kit, you have a Trienen pack, 120 cups. 120 cups, this one you will take for a month and a half. What else do we receive? We get an international license because I said our company operates in over 57 countries. Therefore, you are able to operate from all those countries. Then you get literature materials. You are able to know where the company is coming from, the activities of the company. Then you are given your own website. You see or you operate the same way the company is doing. Now, what do? You are expected to pay a little amount or small amount of 9,200 Kenyan shillings for you to achieve or to get all the packs. Therefore, after getting or after the payment, after you have received all the items listed below, then you are given points. Every product that you buy is assigned points. So you are given Trienen, you are given 34 PVs. So the PVs, these are point value systems to standardize all the currencies in the world, in the 57 countries where our company operates in. So you buy your Trienen in Kenya, in Uganda, in Tanzania, it is assigned 34 points. Finally, it is you receive your kit or free delivery anywhere in the country where you are. You don't have to come all the way from maybe you are in Turkana, you are in Kakamega, your kit will reach you where you are. Then we look at it this way. We have said once you take TNN, you are going to have a daily vitality, all the energy. Now, what happens to your family members? We say that you have gotten yours. What you do, get 2 more bottles or 2 more packets for your family members. Now, when you add the 2, you will add a little amount to the 9,200, so it becomes 17,400. And when you take 1, it is only assigned 34 points. But now when you have the 3, you get 102 points. And you receive the same. So you have the 3 packets, so the 3 cups times 120, you get 102 points. Now, what is your work? You need to do something because you have opened your shop, you have opened your kiosk, so you need to work. You don't just open and you sit there. You must do daily success habits. And the daily success habits, 1, you must use the products. As you use the products, as you take your TNN, you buy your LDC, whatever you need in your home, you get points. Then you share. What do we share? You share the products with others. You tell your friends, you tell your family members, you tell your colleagues at work. As you do that, you earn points and you earn profit. Then you share the opportunity. Tell the others about the opportunity. Then earn more points. And finally, you train. As you train, you get skills and personal development. You are able to speak to people. You develop yourself as as a person. Then after that, you have done the 3 basics. Then we have steps to 3 steps to director. And director is key in our business. You will get to learn how. Step 1, what you're supposed to do. I said if you get the 3 packs of TNN, you get yourself 102 points. Then invite friends. Invite Mary, Jane, Peter, and Joe. Tell them to do the same. Register, get themselves the 3 TNN packs. In total, you accumulate 500 points. You are called a manager, and a manager takes home from 5,000 Kenya shillings plus, depending on how you have done or depending on how hard you have worked in the month. Then step 2, you now have 500 points. Tell Mary, tell Jane, Peter, and Joe to do the same. Then you accumulate a total of 1,000 points. Then you are called a senior manager. Senior manager takes home every single month 10,000 Kenyan shillings plus. You do the same the following month. You accumulate 2,000 points. You are called executive manager. An executive manager is able to take from 25,000 Kenya shillings plus up to 50. Continue working the business. Tell your team to continue doing the same. You accumulate a total of 2,500 each. That totals to 4,000 points. And when you get the 4,000 points accumulatively, you are called a director. And a director earns 80,000 Kenya shillings plus up to 100 or even more. Now, I said director is key in our business. Reason, when you become a director, you are treated, the company treats you to local five-star hotels in your country. Like in Kenya, we have the five-star hotels. We have the likes of Ole Sereni. We have Sarova Stanley. We also have Kempinski and many others. That is where the company treats you for free. Then you are told, continue working your business, develop one director in your team. The company calls you Sapphire Director. A Sapphire Director takes home from 100,000 Kenya shillings, and the company treats you now not locally but outside the country once in a year. Then you are told develop 3 directors. You are called a Ruby. Ruby Director takes home each month Kenya shillings 200,000, and you are treated by the company to 2 trips outside the country. What a company. Then finally, if you develop 6 directors, you are called a president team member. And a president team member takes home from 500,000 Kenya shillings up to 1 point. And that means this is a business that is doable. We can do it. And I would urge our guests who are joining us for the very first time, join the business. Once we are done with the presentation, then you can reach out to the person who invited you, at least to help you join the business so that we can work together. So at this point, I said earlier that I was to be the first presenter. I would like to stop sharing my screen, and then I invite PT. I don't know whether I can invite or okay. So let me give it back to our president team member, Dr. Josephat Kariuki, to invite our guest speaker today. Karibu sana, PT.
Excellent. Thank you so much, our presenter and our great leader, Rose Omolo, for the wonderful, eloquent, flowing presentation that you've done.
Thank you.
I think if I got it that way when I was a guest, I would have joined at once. And our guests, you are very lucky to have been invited today for this presentation. I don't want to talk so much for now. Rose has introduced me, Dr. Kariuki Josephat. I've been around for the last 14 years. Came and listened to what you've listened to. By then, I was a full-time lecturer in the university. Fast forward, within no time, I was able to fire my boss because this opportunity gave me financial freedom from what you've been shown by Rose Omolo. Time freedom now is something I really value so much. My wife, Pia Rose, too, was able to resign from employment, and we are able to give our children the best life, take them to international schools, drive whatever the machines we want, and have total financial freedom. But today, it's not my day, and I wouldn't want to steal time from our very special guest speaker, someone that I've seen grow in the opportunity, and he's a real challenge to every single person in this call, that if you want to rise from zero to hero, from grass to grace, and achieve your wildest dreams, then you are in the right place. It is at this point that I want to invite my very good friend, all the way from Uganda, our upcoming president, team that is none other than Justus Muhumuza. Justus, my friend, you're welcome. Take it away.
Wow. What a great opportunity to be invited to share with the team. Thank you so much, my mentor, Dr. Josephat Karaoke, for giving me this opportunity to come in and share with the team about my experience with the New Life business. I want to start by appreciating Rose for the amazing presentation. That was not a director presentation, not a World Sapphire director presentation. That was a Ruby director presentation. That was really excellent. Thank you so much for taking us through this amazing presentation. And my name is Muhumuza Justus. I have been around for some time now. I got started in New Life a few years back. I am now married. I'm a father of two amazing babies. One is a boy and another one is a girl. And it's quite amazing. New Life has given us the very, very best. Things that I never believed, things that I never knew that I would be able to accomplish. I have been able to accomplish them quite of New Life, as you'll hear as my story goes on. I got started when I was a student. I was at Makerere University. I was in my first year. And when a friend gives me an invitation, he says, you know what, Justus, I know the challenges that you're going through as a student. Unfortunately, I cannot be able to help you with those challenges. But I can connect you to a company called New Life. If you understand what they do and give it your best, within 1 year, all your challenges will be gone. At that point, I had just registered for a dead year because my parents didn't have money to keep me in school. And when I come in, I listened attentively to just like the same exact presentation that Rose has taken us through. I listened to those words. And I listened to quite a number of business testimonies, people who started this business and their lives had been able to change, courtesy of New Life. And inside me, when these people were sharing, I just told myself that if these people can be able to do it, if this company can be able to last for over 50 years and do business in over 50 countries worldwide, then there is something special about it. And there is something special in for me here. And I'm telling you the same as guests. If you are a guest and you're listening to this presentation for the first time, there is something special in here for you. There is something that can be able to change your life. If you said yes to the business today, if you decided to listen carefully to the information that we're sharing with you today, it is information that can completely turn your life around. So I get started. And of course, Rosa's talked about the products. When I saw products, my fears kicked in. I started imagining quite a number of things. Where am I going to get customers? I've never done any business before. I've never sold anything before. How am I even going to start? You know, sales and marketing is one of the most respected and feared professions. So my fears kicked in. But one thing that I was promised is that we have a good training system. My mentor here, Dr. Josephat Karaoke, has a very excellent training system, both physical and online. Here in Uganda, we have a very strong business building system, whereby if you get in as a distributor and you attend the meetings and you learn, we will equip you with skills like business building skills, communication skills, people skills, leadership skills, marketing skills, all these things you're going to learn. And once you learn, you're going to be able to grow. You're going to begin understanding the business at a deeper level. And it's something that I always want to encourage every single person, whether you're a distributor or you're a guest, you're planning to join the team, make it a point that you attend meetings, make it a point that you attend trainings. We just returned from Dar es Salaam from the East African Impact Summit, where all the East Africans were meeting and sharing experiences. That was very good exposure. So I kept on learning and understanding the business. And as I started understanding, my first commission, which was in my very first month, was not so much. It was about $20. $20. And then the commission went to about $50. And then $100. And then $200. And then $300. And then $500 in 6 months. And then the commission kept on growing. By the time I was making 1 year and 1 month, I had gotten to the world team, whereby as a world team member, you're earning an average of $1,000 per month. And to me, that was good money. To someone who joined because he was looking for a way on how I could go back to school, it was good money. In fact, when I was getting started, I had very simple dreams, very simple dreams. One, if I, as a student, I could afford to do something that could give me 3 meals a day so that I don't struggle with the basics, that was good for me. If I would do something that would help me get back in school and even be able to pay my rent, those were the small, simple dreams. But you know, my mentality, my attitude about this business changed in November 2011, no, 2010. That is when my whole entire attitude about this business changed, because in that month, I was the best director in the whole of East Africa, and the company paid me a total sum of 6,000 US dollars. I was age 22, and that's when I said, you know what? If this business does not look at my age, if this business does not look at my experience, if this business does not look at my qualifications, if this business does not look at my tribe, if this business does not look at who do I know, and at this level of doing it for about 1 year and 11 months, and it is paying me a total sum of $6,000, then I am going to do this for the rest of my life. And trust me, I made a decision, and my life has never been the same. I have never looked back. Let me just show you something very simple here. Here we go. Okay. Sometimes they say pictures speak louder than words. Okay. Something that I love about New Life and I've appreciated about New Life is that New Life is not just about selling the products that Rose has been taking us through. No. New Life is about changing lives. It's about changing people's lives. When I was getting started, my focus was on me. If I could get a few things, if I could get school fees, pay for, if I could be able to afford 3 meals, pay my rent, that was the goal. But then I realized later that it was more than that. It was giving me more than that. I'm a firstborn in a family of over 8. Today we have medical doctors, we have pharmacists, we have engineers who have all graduated courtesy of New Life. And now my children, my 2 children, are going to the best schools in Kampala, just out of this business that I started in a very simple way. And that's what I was telling you, that even in most cases when I'm presenting to new people, when I'm speaking to new distributors, I always press so hard that they are able to understand the kind of decision that they have taken. I always press so hard so that they understand the nature of business that we do, because so many people miss out because of failure to understand. But when you understand this business, it's a business that can completely and tremendously turn your life around. I mean, this business made a whole lecturer to quit his job from being a lecturer to come and do the business full time. Doesn't that ring a bell? That shows you how serious this business is. So our business is mainly about changing people's lives. It's about changing lives. So this is me here. I was actually already about, I think, about 2 years old in the business. But by this level, the company was actually paying me an average of $1,500, not looking at my age, not looking at anything. Very young, 22 years. Can you imagine? And now this is how life has been able to transform. This is how life has been able to transform. These are some of the leaders on the team that I have worked with that have been able to become directors, emerald directors, world team members. Look at them. Look at these guys. So when I tell you that New Life is mainly about changing people's lives, this is exactly what I am meaning. We've been able to completely transform people's lives. I love this guy's story, this gentleman here. He was running just a boutique with so many debts, not even able to pay the rent for the boutique. But they look at him. Look at him. A few months ago, he got his highest commission in the business, which was about 2,500 US dollars. Can you imagine? This is exactly what we are inviting you to come and have a look at. A business that can completely transform your whole entire life and even transform the lives of people around you. Look at him. Look at him. Look at how he's been able to transform. Look. That's exactly what we're talking about. Averagely, this year, he's been earning an average of 3,000 US dollars every single month, averagely. Can you imagine? And that even put him in the #1 to be the #1 in the whole of East Africa in personal sales. But these are men that we started with. They started in a very humble way, not even thinking about what was going to happen. They just started because they were looking for ways to survive. Little did they know they had made a decision that was going to greatly and completely transform their lives. Now, when I talk about the travel, I know when I was getting started, guys had just returned from London to celebrate 50 years. And when they were sharing their experiences, how they had been on the plane, some of them for the first time, I was looking at them and I'm like, wait a minute. So I traveled to London to see who will pay. What if I get lost there? But all these destinations that you see, I have been there physically. Just last week, I had a team of about 12 people. We after the Impact Summit in Dar es Salaam, we decided to take a boat cruise and go to Zanzibar, spend there another extra 3 days. Now that is the level we've gotten. We started off in a very humble way, but now we are growing. The business has helped us to grow. And that's exactly the same thing that is going to happen to you when you make up your mind and you say yes to this business. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Look at these beautiful hotels. I do not think there is anything I would ever do out there that would give me this quality of life. Never. Not at all. And this is the quality of life that got Dr. Josephat Karaoke to quit his job as a lecturer to come and do this business. And that's a business that we invited you to come and have a look at. Here we're in Istanbul. A few months ago, we were in May, we were in Mauritius. You know, traveling the world has become something that is now part of our lives, all because of New Life. So New Life is actually a vehicle that can take you from where you are to where you would want to be. It begins by you identifying your dream. Now look, like I told you, we started as young men. I see someone has gotten very excited here. I will first stop the sharing. Okay, then I will share again. Okay. So this is exactly what I was telling you about. We started as young boys who are just trying to survive, who are looking for a way on how we can be able to, you know, to make some little money, to see how to survive, to struggle from struggling with basics. But today, New Life has raised us into men who are now not just looking for money, but now we are handling projects. Can you imagine? This is a project that is ongoing. As you can see here, this is the architecture plan. And below here, now this is how it is progressing. All out of New Life.
Wow.
And now that is my home. That is the architecture impression of my home. About 530 square meters. Now that's huge, really huge. But I'm not scared because New Life really pays. New Life pays. So you are here. You've been invited to come and have a look at a business that you can run part-time for part-time income. Let me tell you, I came like you. I attended a meeting. The same exact words that were said by Rose are the same exact words that I listened to. The same exact presentation is what I went through. And guess what? I decided to say yes. And today, we are not just living, not just achieving dreams, but we are living the dream. And more is yet to happen. We love you to join the team. We love you to join the business. Perhaps you've been there praying for a way on how you can be able to get financial breakthrough. You've been out there praying and, you know, praying for a way on how you can be able to make a lot of money, live a life of your dreams. Your prayers are answered. Your prayers are answered. Join us. Let's work together. Let's see how best we can be able to change your life as well. Well, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity and for letting me share my testimony about how this business has been able to change my life. And I do believe that when these people get started, their lives can also be able to change as well. So thank you so much. Back to you, Dr. Josephat.
Wow, excellent. Please on the chat, let's appreciate our guest speaker for sharing from his heart. You see, this is the only opportunity where you don't hide what you are doing to shine. You share with others, and we believe a candle loses nothing by lighting another candle. So thank you so much, Justus, for your sweet story, which is inspirational. I believe there is someone in this call who has listened to you keenly and they have committed. I have a strong feeling they have committed that they are not going to settle for anything less than what they are capable of achieving. And to our guests, allow me to challenge you this, that by starting this great God-given opportunity, you lose nothing, but you stand a great opportunity to achieve your wildest dreams. We listened the way you have listened, but we didn't allow the opportunity to just pass. Richard Branson says, opportunities are like buses. There's always another one passing, but then many people are just observers. They observe buses going. The buses are not empty. They are taking people to their destinations. Will you be an observer, or will you board the bus as you get to your destination? I want to echo what our guest speaker has said, that we are there for you. You're not going to do it alone. But before you start, then you are on your own. You can never force anyone to be successful, but you can guide them through success. Thank you so much for finding time to be here with us. We appreciate the 1 hour that you've spent with us, listening carefully to the opportunity. I can only say, a year from today, you will look back and appreciate yourself and congratulate yourself. Jim Rohn says, you can only suffer one of two pains, the pain of sacrifice or pain of regret. Which one do you want to suffer? Why don't we sacrifice today? Do today what others won't do, so that you can have tomorrow what others won't have. We love you. Thank you for being part of the great opportunity. Turn to the person who invited you right away and ask them only that one question. How do I start now? Don't procrastinate. If you cannot do today what you should do, then odds are enough that tomorrow you will never do it. So turn to the person who cared so much to invite you to have a look at this opportunity. And if you believe in yourself, if you believe in God, if you believe you can, then they'll guide you on how you get started. Whether through PayBill number, they'll give you the PayBill number. Whether it is through bank accounts, whatever it is, online, we have an online platform to be able to register with us. Whichever way, just get on board. Not because you've understood everything, but because you want to understand what we are doing. So thank you so much. God bless you. Let's be meeting the beaches of the world. If you'll be there to be met, we love you. See you at the top, guys. Have a lovely weekend and welcome to the team. Bye-bye and God bless.
Bye-bye.